How's my hair? Looks pretty good. Used to be our hair was the thing that told people to call us sir. Here I was, a fucking redneck hillbilly walking around with fucking hair all over the fucking place, and people were calling me sir. I can see it now. I couldn't see it then. It threw me off for a bit, because I remember if you're gonna call somebody sir, it means they've aged. And they're calling you sir left and right, these kids. And what I see is it doesn't show any form of respect whatsoever. They've just figured out how to fucking pull the line of bullshit so tight that you're walking on a wire. And look at that. Huh. You see, that's the same thing as the quadruple AP that I talked about a couple weeks ago. By calling it something, you make it sound worse. What is that? That's saying that you've got a mental deficiency. You can't get your words right, and I've talked about it before. I think that the thing that presses us into old age is the lack of an enzyme. Your body stops producing enzymes that lead to the punchline. I think there's an enzyme for a punchline. And so you get these old guys, they just fucking keep talking and talking and talking, and they can never get to the point. It's because your body's not producing the punchline enzyme anymore. But here, I'm 52 now. 52. I've been getting these things for 2 years. They want me to be part of AARP. Whatever it is, Retired People, American Association for Retired People. I can only guess. And they're wanting me to be a part of them. And I'm like, well, I might as well. There's nothing like going in to a fucking cafe and pulling out your AARP card and saying, how about that 25-cent cup of coffee? And they say, oh, there's no such thing as a 25-cent cup of coffee. And you can say, well, I remember when I was a child and my grandpa would pull his AARP card, they'd give him a fucking 25-cent cup of coffee. Well, it should be grandfathered in. If I'm old enough to be a fucking old man, I should be old enough to get a cup of coffee for 25 cents like I remember it when I was a kid. Come on, man. Sir, I do not appreciate that kind of language. Sir, please leave the establishment right now. That's what we get as AARP members now, because we're cantankerous and they don't understand our point. Why don't they understand our point? Because they haven't been exposed to our memories. We think we're all on a straight line of fucking understanding. All we keep doing is changing our memories of what mattered at some point. We just keep changing the memories, and there will be no accounting. Look at that. Suddenly, I've become a sir. I've become an AARP.